Hi, Stitchy friends. Allison Stitchin here. Allison. I traveled into my laundry room where I have a huge shelf thanks to my husband and my son. And I organized fabrics, quilt kits, cutting. It was awesome. I got to the end of the second row where there was a beautiful big tub of cross stitch projects and kits, and I decided let's go through these. So while I was on Zoom this afternoon with the friends, I was sitting there going through them, and because they were on Zoom, I didn't want to vocalize what I was doing, so I'll do voiceover. I've made a list. I think I have 106 things. That's not counting the World of Cross Stitch little treat bags that I have in there, and the rolls of Ada that I think I inherited from my mom's stash. But I'd love to share them with you. They really get me, just seeing them again got me charged up, and I'm going to get going. I'm doing my fox and rabbit right now. Go, 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 so that I can get to my mother's tree. Thank you for dropping by, and here's what I got. Enjoy. Okay, let's get this lid off. First thing I have here is some fabric, I think from my mom's stash. A Joanne bag with obviously a project. I see floss in the bottom. This is pillowcases to embroider. Very pretty. Love it. I see French knots. Thank you. Got the floss. Very spring-like colors. Get the bag tied back up again. Next up, I have a pair of pansies by reorganize. I have a finish here. It's a memory from the Book of Kells, one of the pages of the Bible's insignias. This is a completed eagle finish. Next up was the bicycle pattern that I used when Laura Lynn, I think, was stitching the Red Dragon. This is You Are the Boss of Your Own Quilt, Fat Quarter Shop. Tablecloth purchased in Belgium fabric store, Christmas themed. It is Rico. The World of Cross Stitch treat envelopes that come with each magazine, I've got a ton of them in here, so I just kind of rifled through them. They have been very helpful with my tutoring students. Ooh, no, wait. This is a hands-on design, sun, sand, and sea, a small. I love it. It's so cute. This is Dimensions, Our Home. This is a collage of The Office, which is on an Etsy shop called Stitch Area. There it is. I next have from Blackbird Designs, Anniversary of the Heart, 1 through 12. And I do have the large piece of fabric to put them all on there. I don't know what I was thinking. This is a souvenir York Minster Poppies glasses case. Twin Peak Primitives Haunted House Sampler pattern. Very cute. Oh, a finish. Warwick Castle. Very pretty. I love that place. Love to take students there. This is from my mom's stash. It's a little Snow White mini. She was my mom's favorite Disney princess. This is a Tudor Rose key ring. It was on sale. I couldn't pass it up. Heart in Hand, Love Whirligig. Cute finish on that picture. This came with a So Much to Love project bag. It is spring. Very bent up bookmark, but it is a medieval herb garden souvenir. I think probably purchased at Warwick Castle. Tudor Hearts pincushion. Again, you can't pass it up. It was on sale. Come on. Ooh, one of my favorites, Shakespeare's Garden by Designworks. All the foliage, flowers, shrubs in Shakespeare's Garden. Not sure why I have these saved, but they're all three of them magazines from 2003. Our eldest daughter passed away in her sleep in 2003 from a heart condition. I don't know if there was something moving in any of those, but I have them. This is a pillowcase pair to be embroidered. And also from So Much to Love project bags, this is Welcome Jack. All right, so I've got some fabric here. It's always nice to have that on hand. I see that I have a really nice big piece of fabric here called Batty by Fortnite Fabrics, 32 count linen. This is a gorgeous deep orange hand-dyed piece of fabric from Witch's Garden Crafts. It's Orange Ada, I believe 16 count. This is Thanksgiving Bird, a small from Heart in Hand. This is a Mill Hill gingerbread house. Cute. In a storage bag, Ziploc. From Creative Woman, I must have had a subscription. It's a poinsettia hand towel. This was from my mom's stash. It's called Elephants from Coal Hill Collection. That is needlepoint. This is Evening Sun by Anchor. Teresa Kogut's Land That I Love. all kitted up. Fabric, flosses. This is a special one. Liz Matthews, needle in hand. Hello. More fabric. Ada. And another pretty lavender and gray linen. Love it. That's so neat. Pretty, pretty. I have no information attached to that one. This is from Owl Forest Embroidery, Happy Bees. And the stitching instructions are wonderful. They're on huge color print pieces of fabric. All the props, little charms for the piece. And an official explanation of how to do cross stitch. Very nice, Owl Forest. Good job. Owl Forest has beautiful free patterns at their site. Alrighty, more World of Cross Stitch treats. Very sweet, Forever Friends. Comes attached to the front of the magazine. This is George Decorates for Martha by Plum Street Samplers. Dang, I never got to that one. I really like that one. This is a colonial pocket kit from Williamsburg on my daughter's 8th grade DC trip. They would have these pockets like we carry purses inside their large skirts. It's stamped for embroidery. A thread caddy. More World of Cross Stitch magazine treats. Very cute things, not to be thrown. This is a pattern from Twin Peak Primitives, Patriotic Easter Bunny. This is Erica Michaels, The Lord is Your Shade. Table scarf with stars, a patriotic table runner or dresser scarf. The solar system, I believe I picked this up off the freebie table at StitchCon. This is Hands-On Designs, a quilt collage. This is a book of manuscript or calligraphy fonts in cross stitch. This is from the Scarlet House, A Changed World. I can say it's post C word. Madame Chantilly, April Dolce Dormani, which is sweet sleep. There she is. Get a good little nap, Mr. Bunny. Sweet sleep. This one is from Heart in Hand, called Patchwork Sheep. Very cute. This is called Country Stitching, and I believe I picked it up in Germany. This is called Elizabeth's Garden, from Dreams of Stitches. dreams of stitches. Let's Boardwalk by Ursula Michaels. The Blue Flowers, Nature to My Needle. Stony Creeks, Baby Shower. You can't go wrong having a little booklet like that. The Drawn Thread, Welcome Summer. Tablecloth embroidery kit of strawberries from Anchor Fleur de Lis, all kitted up with thread card and threads. This is the Gold Nugget Rooster on Tulle. Heart in Hand Christmas Square Dance. What a cute set. Annie B's Hop to It. Annie B's Folk Art. Cherry Hill Stitchery, Red, White, and Bloom. The Posy Collection from Mount Vernon. That was from the gift shop at Mount Vernon. The Blue Flower, Tudor Bee. Anna Griffin, Decorative Stitchery by Bucella. Hirschner Strawberry Dresser Scarf, stamped cross stitch. Cat 310. A pillowcase that has stamped cross-stitch flowers on it. It's a very nice pillowcase, by the way. 2 of them. I just used to have a thing for giving newlyweds pillowcases. My friends, my colleagues. You know what this is. By Jan Lynn. It's T-shirt iron-on, High School Musical. Yes, I did do that play. This is Happily Ever After with its frame from Dimensions. Strawberry hook here. I don't know. We remodeled. I thought maybe I could use it, or with a piece of artwork. Just can't let it go. This is Country Cottage Needleworks Summer Strawberries. I think you may see a trend here. I'm into strawberries. They were Elizabeth's favorite fruit. This is Heart in Hand Pocket Round Snowman. More magazine treats here to follow. Sweet, sweet. That is darling. Lindy Stitches, Before the Ball. Thank you, Mr. Mouse, for helping. More treats. This is a stamped embroidery wall quilt. Has a campground and trailers all around. It's a small quilt, wall hanging. I put that over on the couch. I want you to know to look at. A sweet, sweet magazine treat. Bookmark. This is a Heraldic Rose Lavender Sachet Souvenir. Trail Creek Farm Strawberry Sweet Pin Cushion. This is a Dimensions Cruel Embroidery Tree. Very cool. I got that off the Get It Out of Here rack at Michael's in maybe the late 90s or early 2000s. This is from the Plum Street Samplers, Soul Sisters. A book I bought at Michael's from the Get It Out of Here. It's a cutie book with buttons for girls' crafts or young men, little boys. It doesn't matter. Aunt Martha, Little Boy Quilt Iron-Ons. Gotta have floss rings. This is Hello from Liz Matthews, Autumn Cloche. There are the rings. Okay, next up is Gathered Blessings by Kathy Schmitz, and that is for stamped embroidery with Baldani thread. Red work. This is a bag, a Ziploc bag with my mom's hand towel from her bathroom. I recognize it. And she's got in there a project designed by Linda Coleman for Jeremiah Junction Designs called Rejoice Always. I think it's quite eye-catching. And I need to finish it. It's so my mom. Designed by Linda Coleman. It's a treasure. Even her scissors. I need to tuck them back in there carefully. They made their way through the Ziploc bag, so I know there's a hole in the bag. More, I did this one. Yes, I did that one. This is a Twin Peak Primitives exclusive collection. Okay. So I ended up with 2 of one of them, but I have 3 different patterns. I've got Robin's Favorite, Christmas at the Barn, and Cardinal Sampler. All very sweet, sweet Christmas pieces. And Cardinal Sampler is a limited edition. I need to treasure that one especially. This is Rose Bouquet, and it is a DMC kit that I purchased in the DMC shop classroom at Hampton Court Palace outside of London, with students. This is the Gingerbread Mansion Inn in Ferndale, California. It's by Imaginating with Marilyn Clark. A friend gave that to me after a Girl Scout tour up there. I don't know where she found it. Probably in one of the stores in Ferndale. This is a Lan Art kit called Flower Basket. Beautiful. And this is even a bigger Lan Art kit, giant piece, beautiful, called Four Seasons. I've had that a good long time. This is Hoop rings from, shower rings from JCPenney, I think. This is called Elizabeth by Glendon Place, designed by Cheryl Granda. I believe I bought it abroad. This is Down at the Depot by Patricia Gaskin Designs. And this is Laura Doyle Designs, Gotta Dance. You gotta dance like there's nobody watching, love like you'll never be hurt, sing like there's nobody listening, and live like it's heaven on earth. This is a Hirschner's dresser scarf with roses. An Aunt Martha iron-on Death by Chocolate. Wonderful for kitchen towels or tea towels. This is, next up, a Twin Peak Primitives designed for So Much to Love project bags, Sunflower Farm. More fabrics. Thread cards. Okay, this is Vervaco, Stephanie and Thomas on a wedding announcement, the groom dancing with his bride. Hirschner's strawberry stamped dresser scarf. How many of those do I have? Goodness. This is a Linder's Strawberry Fairies. I believe I purchased that abroad as well. Too cute. Gotta do that one. This is a Janlyn Our Wedding. This is the Westminster Clock in an anchor kit. Hirschner's stamped cross-stitch quilt top. This is a Twin Peak Primitives Silver Winter Night in the Woods. Sweet, pretty owl. Gentle piece. This is a Bothy Threads Season and Time sampler. No, it doesn't have, yeah, it has letters, so it's a sampler. How darling. This is a Baby Bugs and Buddies Kids Quilt Blocks from Hirschner's. This is Christmas Red Trees by Vervaco. It's a table runner, and I believe I bought it in a shop in Belgium. Let Freedom Ring by Leela Studios. It's a massive, wonderful piece. This is Home Sweet Home, a Pillow by Nuka S. This is 'Tis the Season by Colonial Needle. Almost done. The Serenity Prayer by My Big Toe. And finally, Luminous Fiber Arts, the series BFF Bunnies by Misty Purcell. That's it. Huh? Woo! Well, let's get it all tucked back in here. Yep. I did have to take a couple things out for reference. And let's get this tub put back. Here we go. Marching through the kitchen. Let's get back into the laundry room. Gotta get to the end over my wrapping paper. And let's stuff. Efficiently organize. Let's put it that way. Well, this has felt so good. Look at there. All done. Thank you so much for coming along. Everything's back in order. Bath towels, sheets, my fox and rabbit. Let's get going. Here's my tribute to my daughter. Love this one. And my front yard flag, school is cool. Yes, it is. Thanks for being here. See you next time.